I think we'll go to the Vault 13 now. We can always come back here later, but since we have gotten the messages that our tribe is in deep trouble and things are getting worse, so we'll want to secure the gig as soon as possible and return it to their tribe. I'm not happy about our ammunition count. We're not in any real trouble with it, but a few extended combats and it'll run out. We need to carry around a larger supply, at least in the car trunk, if nothing else, nowhere else. Okay, everything looks fine. There's a good chance we'll actually find the gig here. And we'll probably get a level 2, which is nice. Okay. Massive depth. Well, you see the most impressive deathclaw you could imagine. The creature must be unique among its kind. Do not fear me, human. I do not intend to harm you. I'm Gruthar, leader of this Deathclaw pack. Why have you come here? Okay. How is it possible that a Deathclaw can talk and so well? Forgive me, and I do not mean to be rude, but I do not see that this is relevant to our conversation. And speak your tongue. I can read your written word. What more needs to be said? I don't mean to pry, but surely you can understand my interest in this matter. Yes, I certainly can. Very well. If we part as friends, human, you should speak with Goris. He has more understanding in this matter than I. He can usually be found in the Vault Library. Okay, thank you. I look forward to meeting Goris. Why have you come here? Want to know what happened to the people who once lived here? They are gone, human. We did not kill them and take their home. It is not our way to kill. I understand that you may not believe us, but I hope that you will judge me by my action towards you and not out of fear or prejudice. You seem to be an honorable being, Gruthar. I'm looking for something called a gig. I was told I could find one here. A gig? Is that not a small lizard? No way. That is a gecko. I'm sorry, but I do not know what a gig is, nor where it can be found. To be honest with you, I'm not exactly sure what it is myself. Would it be alright with you if I looked for it? I'm sorry, but I do not allow just anyone to wander these halls. I'm responsible for the safety of all who live here, and I must exercise caution. However, I will look for this gig, and if I find it, I will let you know. Okay, I can understand you will placate them. I can understand your concern. You don't know me well enough to trust me. What if I could help you out somehow, and in return you allow me to look around? Gruthar stares at you intently for a moment. You would be interested in helping us. Yes, I sense little evil in you. Very well, I shall place my trust in you. There are many machines here, machines built by humans. Deathclaw hands cannot use these machines. However, there is one machine that understands questions. I ask it to run the other machines and it obeys. This machine no longer listens. It will no longer run the other machines. We are running out of food and water. I have ordered graves on the human land so that we may survive. I'm not proud of this, and I would put an end to it. If you repair this machine, I will be able to feed my people once again. I will gladly stop the raids. Will you agree to this? I'm no Jacob, but I can give it a try. I will do what I can for you. Thank you. The machine is in the vault control center on the 3rd level. If you can repair it, please do so. I'm placing my trust in you. Please do not betray it. You are welcome here. I won't let you down. Yeah. He seems to be honorable towards us, so we have no intention of betraying him, as long as we believe that he will keep his word, allow us to get the search for the gig. Hello, I'm Joseph, the herbalist. What can I do for you? Yeah. What can you tell me about the Deathclaws? Well, let's see. Deathclaws appear to be mutated Jackson's chameleons, the horned variety. There are a lot of similarities still present, but an even greater number of differences. The mutation factor is quite high. The species is highly intelligent, about the equivalent of an 8-year-old, with some individuals reaching human normal level. Their learning capacity is very high, and they are capable of abstract thought and reasoning. Although they do not have vocal cords, the Deathclaws seem to mimic human speech much the same as a parrot does. I have yet to discover the exact mechanism behind this, so I'm unable to say more at this time. Socially, they are pack animals with a very rigid code of ethics. They are led by an alpha male who rules with the mutual consent of the pack. They appear to be extremely loyal to the pack as a whole, treating it as a family unit rather than having individual families as humans do. Their sense of right and wrong is very well defined. They do follow a code of ethics that is enforced by the pack as a whole. Violence is never used as a solution to a problem among the pack, as far as I can see. There have been no capital crimes committed here, so I can't say how those are handled. That's about all I can think of for now. I hope this helps. That was a bit more than I was expecting, actually. How did you come here in the first place? I was gathering some herbs one night when a voice called to me out in the darkness. I have been watching you, it said, and I know that you are a healer. Are you dedicated to your art enough to heal someone foreign to you? Someone whom many would consider an enemy? I answered that I respected all life and would do my best to heal the injury, regardless of who or what they were. I thought it was some thief or raider who had gotten himself hurt and needed a doctor. You can't begin to imagine my surprise when a couple of Deathclaws stepped out of the night with an injured companion. Somebody had shot him up real good. I told them that I couldn't work on him where we were, so they blindfolded me and brought me here. I've been here from that day forward. Yeah. Hurry up. Can you leave here if you want? Yes, I can and often do. I have to collect my herbs from time to time, and I've never been stopped. I used to wonder if the Deathclaws were secretly following me, whether or not they would stop me if I tried to leave. So one day I put that theory to the test. I traveled to another town and stayed there for a week or so before returning. When I got back, I was warmly welcomed. Grufthar, the pack leader, came to me privately and personally thanked me for coming back. No, I'm definitely here because I want to be. Okay, good idea. I'm glad to see it work. Yeah, quite a bit of information there. I'm much more positive about our helping the Deathclaws. I'm not sure everyone is equally pleased to be here, but the Deathclaws certainly aren't preventing anyone from leaving. Who's he? Welcome, traveler. I'm called Gordon, and I'm the Shrine Keeper. What can I help you with? A pleasure to meet you, Gordon. I'm Ophelia. Can I ask you some questions? Certainly you may. Who is this shrine dedicated to? The shrine is dedicated to an unnamed hero known only as the Vault Dweller. He or she was the savior of all who lived here several decades ago. We do not know what became of our savior, but he or she lives on in our minds and hearts. I see. Very commendable, Gordon. Can I ask you some more questions? Why do you stay here? My place is here at the shrine. I will not leave it willingly. Yeah, your dedication is admirable. Small thing to say, but why not? How long have you been here? I have lived all my life here in the Vault. I have been a shrine keeper for most of those years. That's a long time. Then you were here when the Deathclaws took over? No, my friends, I was not. I left a few months ago to visit the statue of the Vault Dweller erected in the central court of the NCR. When I returned to the vault, I found the Deathclaws were already here. Needless to say, I was in shock. However, I am convinced that they are not responsible for what happened to my fellow citizens. If by chance you want more information on this matter, you can seek out Gorit in the library. Yeah, thank you for your help. Yeah, nothing. Seem to be a mixed bunch of people here. I'm not sure they're all voluntarily. Anything I can loot here? Locked. Locked. Yeah. I'm not going to try to open these until I've fulfilled my part of the bargain. I have a sense of honor. In the sense that if I make a deal, I'll try my best to keep it. As long as the other side shows good faith too.